The automatons are all, it's all hard. It's all hard. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, researching. Yeah. Okay, so we do engines. Honestly, not a bad use of our single research part. I always forget the difference between dry dock and shipwright because it's the same person. It's like she turns around, she's like, let me put on this different, like, hat. Hell yeah. Sleeping. Are you going to do Cult of the Lamb tonight? I've been enjoying Helldivers recently too. Me and Jazzo have been filming together. So we've got a video coming out here pretty soon. Should be a good one. I think it's going to be funny. But it does revolve around Helldivers. $48 hours if I drive my ship like that. 12 is such a stretch, man. I don't think I got it in 12. I think 18 is like a maybe. But even that's a little bit of a stretch. This? What's this? What's this? That is some shapes in the deep that I can't even get yet. Boo.
Let me ask you a question.
What do you got here?
Are you prepared to die for your cause?
Such a good question. Have you checked out the new super mission on Helldivers? No. No, I have not. I haven't even heard of such a thing. What is it? Map says 69 hours. Thanks again for them Tangias. And no, for this cause, I'm not prepared to die. Well, maybe a little. Ooh, little squiddies. There's got to be some amount of rearranging I can do to get another squid. There we go. All right, 2 squiddies. Let's head back to Greater Marrow. We could hit Lesser Marrow. It's closer. We'll get a little sleep. And we'll sell some stuff to that jeweler. Trader, storage. Sell it. How's the day treating you? What's it like working on the docks? As changeable as the weather. Ha! Well, most days it's pretty quiet. The pay's not too great, but the work's straightforward. That suits me to a T. It's good to get that fresh sea breeze without actually being on the water. No offense. But you wouldn't get me out on those seas every day. I better go. Time flies so fast, indeed. All right, gotta step away for a little bit. Catch you in a little bit, Rocco. So what do you need to do in order to get the credit screen? To get to the credit screen in a fishing game? Oh, there's a whole story. There's a whole story to unlock as you go through. If you like a Cthulhu-style adventure, then you would enjoy this game. We have to destroy Merida 1998 Armageddon style? Like, with an asteroid? Please tell me you mean with an asteroid. Please tell me you mean with an asteroid. Hey, heck yeah. Okay, we just discovered, or we finished reading our book. Sustainable fishing. 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching a fish with a rod. Heck yeah. Next book we're reading is Rods, Reels, and Rigs. And you may ask, how do you read books in this game? It seems like you're doing a whole lot of sailing around and fishing, not a heck of a lot of book reading. And you'd be right. We'd also be dead wrong. Because what do you do when you're driving a boat? You read a book. Don't be a nerd. Yeah, Bruce Willis. Nice. Says game takes 9 hours, but 18 hours for 100%. Yep. That sounds right. That sounds right. It took me 18 hours, period, because I did a lot of driving around and not knowing what I was doing. Which we're kind of like continuing that. Have you got any fish for that order? I do. Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice till it's ready to go. That's not the right fish. Neither is that. That one is. Okay. All right. Come back when you have everything. Now, to regular business, eh? Indeed. Don't overcommit yourself, especially when that sun starts going down. Better start to come back with some fresh small catch than to not come back at all. A little ominous. Fishmonger. We gotta drill into Meridia, drop dark fluid into the planet core, and destroy it. The dark fluid is a captured Illuminate tech, so I think this isn't our intro. Oh! So I think this is our intro to the Illuminate. People speedrun this game in 29 minutes. Yeah, I looked it up, too. Squidmaster 2, hello. Back to the original game, eh? Eh? What can we do? Oh, we've got to repair our ship, because I suck at driving. Okay, what I don't remember is how in the heck we get the dredge installed. Because that's what we need. We need the dredge, man. Okay, let's just finish this pursuit. So we need a black grouper. And I don't think we have... Oh, we do have a spyglass. Son of a bitch.
This better not awaken anything in me.
Okay, we got blue mackerel. Cod. Maybe it will awaken something in you, though. Maybe it will. Oh, yeah, spoil away. Since we beat the game already, I don't mind at all. Okay, yeah. So yeah, if you could tell me when we get the dredging ability, totally fine with that. Sick. Our first one, the all-seeing cod. Staring outwards, unblinking, eyes borrowed from a larger being, but not the mind to process what it sees. Badass Lady Gamer, I'm leaving. No spoilers, word. Thanks for the lurk. 10% pushback rate, which is the highest we've seen to date. Oh, crazy. Okay. You get dredge after you get an abomination fish. Boom, just happened. Hell yeah. Finally, we did it. Okay, we need to drop off this fish at the place, though. The fish at the place. You know what I mean. Gulf flounder, that's what we're after. Wait, is it? No, it was black something. Son of a bitch. There we go, curved fish. Check, check. First of the many curved fish. Done. Done. Fine. We'll catch a couple more eel on the way. Hand the tissue thing to the sus man and you get the dredge. Love it. All right, sus man. Oh, that's right. Oh, and he goes fully crazy. I love it. Okay, yep. Yep. It's all coming back to me. Hello, fishmonger. What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish, too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. All right. So I probably take this to somebody. Ah, yes, this man. The sus man. I was wondering what Bike Titan was, and then, yeah, Bile Titan makes much more sense. They spawn right on the objective. Gross. A man is looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger, and I'll be clear. I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Shall we hear the sus man's business proposition, y'all? Do you want to hear? I want to hear. Okay, stingray, blue mackerel. Gray eel, cod, more cod. All right, we're cutting south. We're heading to the Black Key. I'm glad you're not putting 1,000 crab pots down this time right away, but that's such good money. It's such good money, Squidmaster. It's so good. Terrible for moving the story forward, but so good for getting cash into your bank account. The man is standing in a doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things, art and artifacts, treasures and truths and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable, even after all this time. The handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? I accept. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences. Anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Okay, bye. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye. Let me get the dredging now. Thank you, thank you. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. See ya. Team, you may be wondering, what's that glowing in the distance? Let's find out. It's another note. And this? A third note, perhaps? Ooh. Little artifact dredge. Don't mind if we do. And how about this? I forget what this is. Another artifact. Nice. An old iron chain. The other one was a rusty belt buckle. These lights are so bad, yo. Doot, doot, doot. What is this? Oh, is this a black grouper? Sure is. That's what we needed right there. I don't even mind depleting that. I don't even mind it. What are all the Tangia things for channel points? They're memes. They're just pop-up memes that go up on the screen. There are other ones using the Tangia app that you can do for bits, too. But those ones are channel point worthy? I don't know. Grieving father. Hello, is everything okay? Well, yes, you see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere, in one of those wrecks, all alone in the cold, dark water. This man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle. Oh? Specially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If there's a chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. Give the belt buckle to the man? Yes. You give the belt buckle to the man. This is his. Oh, thank you. Bless you. You've returned him to me. Please, take this. I've not any money to pay you, but this might hold some value to you. It does, sir. It does indeed. That's the image of something about to kill something else. Praying mantises are nasty. I don't get out a lot anymore, so I don't know. I don't see much of what goes on. But I do remember the old mayor in his final days. What an awful sight it was, screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry over and over, begging someone who would listen, howling it to the wind. These days, I almost feel like I understand. That's it. Oh, the painter. That's right. That's right. Painter can do stuff for us. But we don't have anything for him. Boom. Sell that. Checkity check. May as well sleep. We'll just get a little taste of the crazy. Just a little taste. Hey, Squid got first. Boom. Hey, look at you two. IQ twins. It means you shouldn't take advice from each other. Fisherman, have you run into a photographer on your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggested that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. How about the lighthouse keeper? What is it? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Marrow where the current carries in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow arising from that patch of the water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. Do how smart is. You can find out what my IQ is. The builder, what do you have to say? You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out to sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's peaceful. It's got to be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, move along. I don't want to move along. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move? I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit too. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay as soon as the job's done. Look at that. 22. Not the best. You have to at, and then you have to do it just one line. How smart is no spaces. No spaces. All right, let's do some dredging. We're on a dredge mission. Rods, wheels, and rigs completed for reading. Rods will reel fish in 10% more effectively. Look at that. All right, we got some dredge there. Looks like wood. What else is that? Blue mackerel. Stingray. Oh, some more wood. Cool. Couple wood dredges coming right up. Whoo, baby, another research part. We'll need some money after this so we can actually build whatever we're about to unlock. We're gonna unlock something good. It's gonna be good, whatever it is. Squidmaster 2 coming up to 93%. Apparently the first test was rigged. Once I had a drink, my IQ went up. That's how it works, right? Ooh. Teach me to look at chat while I'm doing a dredge. All right, we're not the most based group out there. I think we just proved that. That's okay. Was that some more? Was that steel? Ads incoming. Heads up, y'all. Another bubble. Okay, how we doing? Ah, we got a pretty full ship. Let's go turn in our stiff. Do our researching. And then we'll head out again in the morning. Yeah, it's only if I died. Oh, also, yeah, may as well. Actually, let's do a reset. Let's do a reset on the rip. I can do that real quick. One moment, please. And now, boom, death counter. Still says 2. Once we have another death, it'll actually reset to 1 where it should be. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it being wrong for now. Yo, thank you for the gifted sub, Math. Bert's Bees and Squidmaster. Oh, that's 2 gifted subs. Math, thank you for the 2 gifted subs for Bert's Bees and Squidmaster. No ad debuffs for anybody. Not under mass watch. Cool, well, thanks. And I know, Squid, you're in chat. Bert's Bees, if you're here and you feel like not lurking, give a little thank you to Math for the no ads debuff. Math, the absolute king of gifting subs in the channel. Totally didn't do anything that I meant to do while we were at the town. Let's go. Let's go back. Okay, so that's the main mission right there. We actually really should try to get that done, because I think the very first thing we unlock is like a speed boost. The speed boost is pretty useful. Okay. So we could do rods. We could do more engines. Why can't I do pots or nets? Huh? Not unlocked yet? Lame. Okay, I think we just hang on to these then. Let's go to the storage. Store those. Store that. Dry dock, we've already got the 2 wood here. There's 1 more. Another there. And 1 more.